Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. There's a fresh crisis brewing in the People's Democratic Party, and this is sequel to what happened in the last NEC meeting, 101 NEC meeting that was held some few days ago. Now, interestingly, the party is doing all in its power to see how they can resolve crisis and bring back the party to one. But there's a fresh one, fresh trouble that is brewing right now, and it has to do with the with the Southeast PDP Caucus. Don't forget that in the last zonal meeting that they had in Southeast, talking about the PDP stakeholders, the likes of the governor of Enugu State, Nwabara, and the rest, they all unanimously agreed that the party's national secretaryship position should be handed over to the choice that they made, which is Okoye. But then the party, when they met, for some reasons best known to them or because of some influences, they returned it back to Samuel Anyanwu. And they had won. After their resolution in that zonal meeting, they had won. That in the event of it moving from, being taken away from Okoye and given to Samuel Anyanwu, it may result to a disengagement between the caucus and the national. And it seems as though such is about to happen. Now, according to the news, a prominent chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Umar Sani, has revealed that several influential leaders from the Southeast region were noticeably absent from the party's recent 101 National Executive Committee meeting, raising fresh concern about internal cohesion within the party. Speaking during an interview, Sani disclosed that the meeting, which was expected to rally unity ahead of the 2027 election, suffered a major blow with the absence of high-profile figure from the Southeast, a region that has traditionally been a stronghold of the People's Democratic Party. The Southeast boycotted the meeting. The governor of Enugu State was not there. The chairman of the Board of Trustees, Adolphus Nwabara, was not there. Senator Ben Obi was not there. And so many other very important Southeast personalities were not there. And so it's a boycott and it's a protest, which means there's a little bit of something that has not been resolved. Sani's comment come amid growing concern over the perceived marginalization of the Southeast in the PDP recent decision, especially in leadership appointment and zoning arrangement. Observers have noted that the absence of such key figures could signal deeper discontent with the Southeast bloc of the People's Democratic Party, potentially affecting the party's performance in upcoming election if not urgently addressed. The PDP, once dominant in the region, has witnessed growing defection and weakening grassroots support in recent years, with parties like the Labour Party gaining traction in the 2023 polls. While no official reason was given for the absence of the Southeast leaders, Sani disclosure underscored the urgent need for reconciliation within the party. Political analysts warn that continued alienation of a vital zone like the Southeast could weaken PDP's national standing ahead of the 2027 presidential race. There had been a lot of reaction across board over this particular issue, and most Nigerians believe that the PDP have offended the Southeast, and as such, they must pay for it. My colleagues in the house, and we just want to talk about this. This had been it's a situation that was won against. I could still remember after the zonal meeting when they read out the communique. One of the issues that they were very emphatic about, talking about the governor of Enugu State, he was very emphatic about the fact that they have made a choice, that in the event of their choice being swept under the carpet and Samuel Anyanwu being given the position of secretary of the party, the caucus may decide to disengage. What's your standpoint on this? Is this a pointer to the fact that PDP in Southeast has finally come to an end, or do you think that maybe because of busy schedule they were unable to be there?
Well, either way we want to look at it, it's fearsome, it's worrisome, and it is definitely not spelling good news for PDP at all. Wike, all of this can still be traceable to Wike one way or the other. He actually orchestrated all of this. If they have given it to Samuel Udo Okoye, all of this won't have, seen the light of day. Wike gave the impression that it is either him or him. And, it's really, overbearing for one person to speak on behalf of the whole party. And well, they just wanted to make a point that since you want to be the all, you want to be the head, you want to be the tail, you want to be the body, go ahead by all means. And let's see how this party will thrive. One person doesn't make a party, everyone. Although Wike would tell you that he made the party didn't make him, and he gave instances, well, anyhow he wants to interpret it, but this is not a good one, and they're trying to stamp the authority. If you're choosing Samuel or Anyao, then by all means forget about us. So let Samuel Anyao deliver everything. Since Samuel Anyao is bigger than the whole of the Southeast, they let him deliver your candidacy. But personally speaking, I do know that if you notice PDP, if you notice Nyesom Wike and Peter Mba, you notice that Nyesom Wike have totally avoided mentioning Peter Mba. It reminds me of is there something about Peter Mba that Wike knows that no one knows? But what quickly comes to my mind is Wike disease and insults and call out those he has helped one way or the other, and they are not dancing well. He will call you out and remind you of where he brought you out from, the Marie Clay, how he has helped you. Now, the Marie Clay could be where he helped you. They don't necessarily mean that you were poor. When as much as you came begging, cap in hand, begging him for a particular favor, he will sing it on the media space. And unfortunately, Peter Mba have not been in that shoes, I perceive. If there was, he would have dragged him to the public lair. So it gives me the impression that when you see Nyesom Wike being this loud and big and almost insurmountable, it means he has helped quite a lot of persons in PDP, and that's why they're finding it difficult to control it. But if you ask me, they're trying to show Nyesom Wike and PDP that their voice can be big.
Now, the big question, do you think they may be disengaging to another political party? Don't forget that someone said something some few days ago, that very soon Umar Damagum, that's the acting national chairman of the party, will soon be tagged the chief undertaker during the PDP burial. Is this what we are seeing? Because if PDP dies in the Southeast and there's no stronghold for PDP, it means that the party may likely be coming to an end. Do you see this happening, or this is just a case of reconciliation and everything will bounce back?
I feel that, for me or personally, I feel that they're just trying to be silent. If you say they're leaving PDP to be APC, APC is made up of sharks.
Don't forget that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come out to talk about this same guy, Peter Mba, that he has been a superb performer, and all of that. So maybe, who knows, there could be some calculated attempts right now. It may not be in the public space, but who knows? I'm just thinking.
But you're only speaking for Peter Mba. What about others? Others too, some of them may not be comfortable going to APC because, this is serving governor. There could be some sort of arrangement for him. But what about others? They may not have such privileges like Peter Mba. So it's a case of, to your tent, O Israel, but PDP is gone. Where do we go from here? APC is a no-no for some persons. And ADC is still a party they are still watching. So you don't move from fry pan to fire. So they're observing.
Exactly. They're observing. I think that is just it. But the last question, all of these, the reason why most of them are not showing interest again in PDP, I think this is an assumption. Don't forget that a lot of them had issues with Samuel Anyao. And when you pick a nomination form, it must be endorsed by Samuel Anyao, which means if you have not been in support of any decision as it has to do with him, he may likely not sign your form. And already, a lot of them are envisaging that may likely happen. Do you think that this may be the reason why they may look elsewhere, so that they don't pass through all that rigors of begging and seeking for help from anybody?
Like I said before, it's too early. This is 2025. We have 2026. We still have 2027. So they're looking at the best options and they're watching how ADC will evolve. If it survives 6 months of strong coalition, strong political force, by all means, that will be the next PDP. But for now, just sit back, observe before you make, because this is political career we're talking about. Like Fubara's career now, literally speaking, quote unquote, looks dead because of one singular mistake he made. So as a seasoned politician, don't just jump into a moving train. You observe and see the best time to jump in.